Very quick update on KASPA'S power law progression. Let's jump right on into it. Alright guys, I just wanted to give everybody a little bit of positive news amidst the bloodbath that we are seeing out there in the markets today. So we've got pulled up here Crypto Proselyte Twitter X page, and he does a lot of reviews on or updates on how KASPA is following the power law, just like Bitcoin does. And his update as of August 1st was there. He gets into a lot of detail with a lot of actual little math problems and words I don't even understand. I'm not the biggest technical guy, but what I'm going to try and do is decipher this and just kind of look at the points that he makes and price predictions that he makes in more basic terms than all of this R squared type of stuff. So what he's saying here is the fair value at this point in time for KASPA is almost 25 cents, and we are actually sitting below that, clearly. So we are slightly undervalued is what he's saying right now. And what happens with these trend lines is you stay undervalued for a little bit of time, then you go overvalued, and then sometimes you're, right on value. So it's not out of the realm of normalcy to be undervalued for a period of time. The fair value is 24.8 cents, which shows CAS is still moving under the trend line. Theoretically, anything below the trend line is hugely undervalued, and only when it surpasses the trend line, it goes exponential up and down and cancel each other. So just to remind you, another time KASPA moves based on the power law, not an exponential function. Exponential moves are not healthy in the long term. On the contrary, power functions are very sustainable and healthy, which we can find in nature. So then he goes into a lot of weird speak here that I don't understand. He says, should this trend continue, the price could possibly reach around 47 cents if the price peaks in 1 month from now. So if it peaks and stays on this trend line, it should be roughly within 1 month from now, 47 cents. One important note is that despite breaking all-time highs every day, KASPA is still sitting and growing slowly along the absolute bottom trend line. So those who are waiting for a big pullback are totally wrong. This is a really beautiful aspect of the power law. So he states that there's not going to be a huge pullback. I don't know if that's true because it's sitting right on the trend line right now, but that doesn't mean it can't go under the trend line. So keep that in mind. If Bitcoin takes a 20%, correction, then KASPA is not going to stay at 19 or 18 cents. Let's just be honest. That's not the way the crypto market works. It will take a correction, but we will see what happens. And the other thing I really wanted to show you guys down here was, so he gives a 5 and 10 year prediction here, and that's based on the power law and that trend line of where things roughly should be in 5 to 10 years. And in 5 years, we should be sitting at around $19. 10 years from now, $180. These are just long-term predictions based on the power law model, and the real value might be much lower. I think a lot of that depends on where we are in the market cycles as well, but a $19 KASPA and 10 years from now, $180 KASPA sound very nice, which is why I'm going to do a taking profits video and kind of my strategy on what I'm going to do come the end of this market. But what I will tell you is that KASPA and Bitcoin are the only two projects that I will be keeping a little bit of. I'm going to sell majority of my KASPA because as much confidence as I have in this crypto, nothing is certain in the crypto market, and what I don't want to do is be up in a hell of a lot of profit, and then for some reason, we will go into a bear market, and I'm holding on to my whole entire bag, and though it's a very small percent chance, I don't want to be stuck if something happens, God forbid, in any aspect of the KASPA project where it doesn't actually come back and surpass its all-time high from this current cycle that we're in. So what I'm going to do is probably keep about 20% and hold on to it through the bear market. I'm going to sell the rest of it. And that 20%, in theory, if we see these numbers and KASPA makes a new all-time high next cycle, will be worth a hell of a lot of money. So, and right down here, we also have more price predictions from him based on the power law model. And he says in 1 month, this was posted by him on July 30th, so only a few days ago. He says in 1 month, we should be seeing a 21-cent KASPA, in 3 months, 27 cents, in 6 months, 38 cents, and in 12 months, 74 cents. Now, that's if it continues on this trajectory. In 12 months from now, I imagine we probably are going to be higher than that, because what's going to happen is we are going to go into a parabolic state at some point where the whole market is going to go haywire and get ridiculously overpriced. And KASPA is also going to do the same thing, I imagine. And I could see a scenario where in 12 months we are sitting at a lot more than 74 cents, but we'll see. So I just wanted to throw that out there for you guys to look at as well. But that's basically what I wanted to share with you guys, is just this little update on the power law model and how KASPA is following it quite closely. So in the meantime, guys, pack your damn bags before it's too late. I will see you in the next video. Peace out.